Hi everybody, Jo here again. How you doing? Now, I just want to thank all the lovely crafters who messaged to say that because I cut the stencil up for the Words 1 stencil, it helped them use it. So you did ask if you could have a little demo with the stencil for Words 2. So this is what I've come up with. And I just think this would make a lovely, you could smile, it's your birthday. You could, it just be a cheer somebody up. You could put a different word here. So I'll move this to the side and just show you. So those of you that don't know, we've got our lovely large stencils and we've got Words 1 and Words 2. And for me, it's easier to cut it up. I just find it easier to work with. And we've got lovely words on this: art, inspiration, happiness, beauty, friendship. Now that'd work well with our lovely new friendship stamp. So you could have the stenciled word and the stamped word. We've also got lovely pattern. We've got the key. Again, new home card. You could stamp the little pixie houses there. New home card, job done. We've also got the word smile and these lovely stars, and that's what I'm going to be using today. So I just put mine all in a little packet and then I can pop it inside here. So as I say, this is Words 2. And these are great with texture paste. If you use texture paste is great through them. Now I've got this is a 6x6 and I'm just going to pop my word sort of here. And then I've got some Lavinia low tack tape and I'm just going to tape off, just because me being me, if I don't, I'll go over the edge. And then I'm going to start by just adding some ink through this. And the inks I'm going to use today in the elements, we've got Sundance, Russet Orange and Henna. And I'm just coming in to start off with the Russet Orange and Henna. And I've got my smaller, oh, that's no good, is it? Bit of ink on there. I'll never keep my card white if I get ink on my fingers already. So I'm coming in, as I say, and I've gone down for the number 3 brush because this, I'll get such lovely detail through the stencil. And I always blend the ink, even though I'm coming through the stencil, I've just blend it in the lid. I find it works better for me. And I'm just going to come in and add that ink through the stencil. Now I think you could change the colour tones up. I've just gone for oranges, yellows, browns, because I thought with the word smile, they're the sorts of colours that are in my head. But this would look lovely in tones of, I know a lot of you like blues and purples, so I'm thinking some blue and purple in here. Now you can also go round with your black fineliner, the letters. I'm not going to, but that's just another option for you. Then I'm just going to bring in some brown. And again, I'm just going to blend in the lid. And then what I tend to do, when I'm happy with that brown there, I'm not going to add any more ink, but I'm just going to blend. You see, my brush will pick up some of that ink off the stencil, and I just want to blend where the two inks join. So I'm just going to go over, nice bit of blending, and then I'm going to put the lids on and just lift. And again, it is low tack, so it lifts off beautifully. And we'll put that to one side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my frame round. And I've just gone for the black fineliner. And just, now you could use a ruler if you wanted. I like to do this just freehand. I think it, A, looks better, but B, it is a hand-created card. So, and look, that doesn't matter that I've gone a bit off there, because the next one, I'm just going to come in with that wiggly line. So, again, don't put yourself under too much pressure, and you can do little wiggles, big wiggles. Every so often I like to do a little bit of a, you know, and it just depends how I feel. And it's just such a lovely thing to do. Now, as I say, you could go around the word if you wanted. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to mask that word. So I'm going to use the tape that I took off. Because again, you know, why wouldn't you? And the reason I didn't mask it first is because I just want to mask to where I've done that wiggly line. But again, me being me, I just love doing wiggly lines. But might be you want to frame it another way. Again, the beauty of these designs, you can just make them your own. And I've got a little space in the middle, look, so I'll put a third there. There we go. Get rid of those little bits. And then let's add some stamping. And the stamp I've chosen is the Garden Poppy. And again, if you want to see how it looks, remember, just use that acetate. It's so useful. And I'm just going to come in with the black to start off with. So again, Versafine Clair, permanent ink, brilliant for stamping, gives lovely fine detail. And I'm just going to stamp the first one there, right in the middle. But I want to stamp another two, so I'm going to bring in a piece of copy paper, because if I don't, I'll go right over where I've done my masking. So what I'm thinking is if I angle this here, and then just another one. It is amazing what you get used to just with one hand. I'm just holding my copy of paper down. And then what I want to do is I'm going to bring in the field grass. But one of the good things about using the orange and the yellow, I've not used my Versafine Clair, the carrot orange. And I've got to be honest, it's just an excuse to use it. I love it. You know me, orange is my favourite colour, but I suddenly realised I hadn't used this new ink. So again, it's just an excuse to play. So I'm just going to add a little bit. Don't want to overdo it with the orange, but another one there. Just at the base here. Just want one more, because I'm going to bring those lovely stars in. So I'm going to stop there. But I am going to stamp a couple of butterflies. And you know me, I love this little butterfly set. It's got 4 butterflies. And what I'm thinking is we can have one in this corner here. And one just for a little bit of balance in this corner here. And then I'm just going to give that a blot, because again, Versafine Clair, it's a slower drying ink. And then I'm just going to come in with my wiggly line and do corners. Now, it might be you want to leave it like this, or it might be you want to put a frame all the way around. Again, it's your design, so you decide. And I'm just going to do a little line up. And again, I don't measure it, so it's the same. Just do it by eye. For me, I just think it looks more natural. And again, we'll have one in this corner. And for me, line, 3 dots. I just think it frames it. Line, 3 dots. And then some wiggles. And we'll have some wiggles that way. And I just think that just looks lovely to me. You could leave it like that if you wanted, but I want to come in and use these stars. So I've got Russet Orange, I've got my henna, but I'm going to bring in some Sundance as well. So we'll do Sundance first. And I think I'll put a big... Now again, I've gone for the number 7 brush now, because I don't want the colour as sort of... deep. I want these to be in the background. You could tape around the edge. I'm just going to be mindful, she says. You watch, I'll go over the edge. But don't worry, I've got a trick if I do. Right, I like that one, but I'm going to put a little one in the corner down here. And again, that's where that masking tape will come into its own. So that's a couple with Sundance. And again, you can do as many stars as you wish. I think we'll come in one here. I've gone to Russet Orange now. One there. I don't want to overdo it with the stars, so I'm going to stop, I think, with Russet Orange. And I'm going to come in with Henna. And I'm thinking if we have a brown here and just overlap. I like it where the colours overlap. And that one's quite near that edge. Yeah, we're all right there. So another one here. And this is just a lovely thing to do. And these are great if you've got a card to do for a man and you're not sure what to do, or a celebration card. Obviously stars. Now, I think just following that line, what do you think? Give me your opinion. I'm thinking do another just around that butterfly there. Right, I'm doing it. I hope you said yes. If not, you'll just have to look at it before and pretend I didn't. Yeah, see, I like that. But now I need one on there, don't I? So, might have to go yellow. But that'll be interesting because I've got brown on there. But I don't mind because, do you know what? It'll give me a nice blend. So I think we just need one here and this will be the last one. Again, I'm just being mindful. But because of the size of the brushes, and this is where the brushes really come into their own. Right, I'm happy with that. I really like that. I think the whole flow there is so lovely. So, Posca or mangaka, and I'm just going to add a couple of little white highlights. I'm not going to overcook it. Don't want too many. Now again, you could add, if you wanted some glitter, you could add your stickles. Now, I want to add some yellow sparkle. You know me, I like the yellow sparkle. So I'll just come in and add that. So this is a yellow sparkly glitter Posca. And I'm going to add that before I take the mask off. And I'm just, again, following that diagonal look. And it'll just keep the eye looking at that diagonal flow. Now, low-tack masking tape, beautiful. It comes off like no problem. But if you just pop your heat tool on it, and this is just the heat it up tool, a little tip, once you've done that, bend your card. And what you'll see, look at that, it just pops up so you don't have to go almost digging at it. And look at that. Now, last little thing, I just want to add some shadowing under here. So I'm going to come in with that number 3 brush and the henna. And we'll just add a little bit here. And I'm starting in the corner because I want the corner darker. And then as I've got less ink, I'll head up. And that just gives that lovely bit of shading down there. And look at that. Now, a little tip, if you got any ink where you didn't want it, so let me just grab a little piece of card, just very quickly before I go. If you got some ink, a mark like that, where you didn't need it, if it went over the edge, just grab yourself a piece of copy paper, some water, wet it and dab it. And just keep wetting it and dabbing it, and the faux bleaching will take it back to white. Because I've got to be honest, I went over one of these here. I went over the edge and I just dabbed it, faux bleached it, lifted it, just a couple of attempts, and it disappeared. So I like to share these little things with you because these things happen, you know. But there we go. So remember, there's all those different words that you can use, but I think this is a lovely card to just make somebody smile and to have a celebration. And you know what? That's going to be my mantra for today. let's smile, let's just celebrate being here. So thanks as always for popping in. I hope you have a lovely evening and call back again tomorrow. You take care. Love and hugs from me. Bye for now.